Meeting will come to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Nellie, we should have had pictures of children doing it.
Yeah, I got pictures of kids in here. So our announcements, we have the CCNR change that's outstanding. We have about, 50% now that's back, so still need to have more votes.
But how many are signed on envelopes?
We have like about 60 in there that aren't signed, that we're calling and want to go back door to door later if we need to.
Okay.
But those 50 are not counted within the returned.
Yeah.
What percent?
45, 50% returned?
No, I said what percent do we need for this?
67% need to approve it, so I want to get to at least 80%
Okay.
before
Thought it was
we start
67,
opening
but I just
things.
want to make sure.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be tough getting there.
And then the stop signs and the stop bars were installed at Heritage and Lantern Bridge earlier this week.
Yeah.
And then always.
Yeah, I'm glad they got the signs on there because they put the stop sign on the ground first.
Yeah, they
And I saw people go right through them.
Yeah, they painted it in the morning and they had the stop signs up in the afternoon. And I've been down
No,
there, up and down.
actually, they put this stop sign on the thing a
On the
day,
thing.
On
a
the
whole
street.
day,
Full
a
day
whole
ahead?
day before.
Yeah, they put them on the street on Monday, and they came back on Tuesday.
Tuesday,
with
put the
stop
signs, yeah.
in.
It's like Monday, it's like, you're on the street through it.
Yeah, but people seem to be stopping.
Yeah,
And
they
that's
are.
a good thing.
They are.
That's a good thing.
Next is homeowner input. I don't have any speaker slips, because seeing that there's none, we'll move on to new business. There we go. So the only thing on the agenda is a proposal to do something more for the grandkids this year. We've never really done this in the past. We want to modify or suspend the rules for a couple weeks for the summit pool to have children allowed to swim normally during the open swim, so only from 1 to 4, so same time frame for swimming. Also to modify or suspend the rules for the courts putting green, because right now your children aren't allowed, or under 18 are not allowed on putting green. And then on page 3 is just a whole list of things that we are proposing to do. Croquet at the summit, Dutch ladders, which is where you throw the twirling.
Yeah, it's those twirling
Yep.
things you throw.
Yep. And then a lot of these, if the board does approve these to buy now, some we already have. We already have one set of croquet up there. We could use this again in the summer or any other time when grandkids are here. Like, hey, I heard you have a big Connect 4. Can we go play it? Sure.
Yeah.
We've got a room that's open.
Easter's another opportunity.
Yes. So there are some costs involved. We have a not to exceed budget of $1,800. Everything that I propose to buy that's on pages 4 through the end of the packet lines up to be about $1,500. And then the not to exceed would give us a little bit of wiggle room if we need to go
Looks
buy.
like a letter to Santa Claus.
It's a cool list.
So that works out to about $1 per household.
Yes. And at the summit when we're having things up there, the lodge attendant that's there can help out. When it's down here at the RCN, I see it more as an interactive time for the grandparent and the grandchild, and not necessarily needing to have staff there to direct it in detail. We'll go in and help and set things up, obviously, but it's more of a time for the grandparents to have with their grandkids, not, so they still need to be with the grandkids. They can't just drop them off. It's not
Yeah.
daycare.
Must accompany.
Yes, you still have to be with the guest. So if the board does want to approve this, I would suggest doing 3 motions. One to suspend the rules for the summit for the time period. One to suspend the rules for the courts so that they can play on the putting green. And then one to approve the purchases.
Okay. I'll make a motion to suspend the underage prohibition rule at the Summit Pool from 1 to 4 p.m. From December 17th through December 31st of 2018. That's one motion?
That's one motion, yep.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded to suspend the underage prohibition rule at the Summit from 1 to 4. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Make a motion to suspend for the 2-week period the prohibition on the putting greens for underage children.
I'll second.
So moved and seconded to suspend prohibition on children playing on the putting green during the 2-week Christmas period. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
I'll make a motion that we approve not to exceed $1,800 for crafts and refreshments for the period of time, December 17th through December 31st of 2018.
I'll second it just for purpose of discussion.
Okay. It's been moved and seconded to approve a budget of $1,800 for crafts and refreshments for the grandchildren events during the Christmas period.
Right.
Discussion.
I don't see it. We just raised the dues, and I just think the optics on this are lousy. Admittedly, it's $1 per household, but I just think I'm just not in favor of it.
Okay. Eric, how much of the 1,800 will go to things that are permanent, that we can use over and over and over again? Do you have that broken down by any chance?
Let's see, I can. $231 worth. $231 is for the actual games, the big games.
Okay. I would just hate to spend $1,800 on a whole bunch of crafts that people may never use, and we end up with $1,000 worth of crafts.
Well, I think the question and answer got a little confusing there. If you don't use it, we can use it later, right?
Yeah, we can use it if
Which is different from something that's permanent.
correct.
Once it's consumed, we can't use it. But if there's
I'm talking-
something,
No, I'm talking about,
The
Yeah.
crafts.
no, I'm talking about.
if we buy some crafts and they're not used, we can use them at a later date.
Well, then we get a store.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm talking about things like the croquet thing, I don't mind, because that's something we can, it's a permanent fixture that we can use
Oh.
over and over and over and over again.
The
Where
Dutch ladders would be the
the
same.
Dutch ladders would be the same, things like that, or little lawn bowling and things like that actually add to our things that we have for children. Okay? Little crafts, I mean, how much of this is going on refreshments for the kids?
$300.
And then the other thing is just crafts like crayons and things like that?
Yeah, $1,000 for crafts.
We won't use this much item in a 2-week or basically a 2-week period. I've had a fair amount of experience with doing some craft type things, and I'm not sure we'll get as many. How many are you planning for?
This has 884 craft kits total.
I'm just not sure we'll use that much product in that amount of time frame.
I can definitely lower that where it's 2/3 or 3/4 of that amount, so it'd lower the $1,000 to $750 roughly, or so it's not so many crafts.
Yeah, the problem there is if you get, there's always the chance we run out of the crafts stuff based on usage. If we have 1,750 homes here now, and you know, I have 3 or 4 grandkids, and you guys, I don't know how many you have. If we have usage, I'd hate to get 3 days into the 2 weeks period, and we've exhausted most of our products. And
Cindy, have you ever done anything like this before?
No, we have not.
I've done it at where I went for a little bit in Chino, and the crafts, the kids loved it. I mean,
Yeah.
they would go to multiple tables and they'd make slime at one table and beads at another table and So I mean, the kids love doing crafts.
I
like this.
agree, the kids enjoy it. Just took my granddaughter to the elementary school to do a craft thing like this with her school last Friday, but I think the kids enjoy it. The question is, well, if we get the kids, will the people bring their grandkids? I guess we don't know until we've had an opportunity to try it out.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever done anything specific to grandkids like this in the past.
Yeah, this is the first time that I'm aware of in the 11 years I've been here, and I know from past years, people, and my own grandkids in particular, they come and there's not a whole lot they can do here. You know, I mean, they can stay in the house, or if I walk the trails or something like that, we can come down here. But this would be something that might draw, you know, we should be doing every year, you know. I don't see it as a great amount of money, and I think I'd rather do it right the first time than have it done halfway.
Any other ideas, comments, discussion? Well, then I'll call for a vote. All those in favor of the
Well, we need a
proposal to
Need a motion first.
have a budget of $1,800 for the event?
All
All in favor?
Aye.
Hold on, I'm thinking.
All those opposed?
Okay. I'm only opposed to the 1,800. If we could lower it to 1,500, if we could lower it to 1,500, I would say yes for the first time. But
Make a proposal.
You have a motion.
I would think
We have a motion also.
1,200 maybe first time.
Well, I mean, the total estimate right now is 1,548. So it's, I added, I bumped it up to 1,800 in case we ran out of something or had to go out and get something else. If we want to
So
keep it.
you could maybe drop one or two things off. Maybe the first time we try it, we go like maybe 1,000 or 1,200 instead of 18. I propose that for our first opportunity to do crafts and games with the grandkids, that we not exceed.
I can do it for 500.
So let's say not exceed $1,000.
Not to undermine my boss.
do I hear four?
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm going to propose not to exceed $800.
Let's go with that.
You want me to go with that?
I'll go with that.
All right, I
Let's
propose
cut
that
it.
we not exceed $1,000 for crafts and refreshments for.
Okay, so you want me to adjust the motion to not to exceed
No,
1,000?
your motion already was defeated.
Oh, did you guys actually vote? Because you said, whoa, wait a second, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Thinking doesn't work. You
Oh, we
either
voted.
for it or against it.
All right.
I was against the 1,800, so let's go with another motion for 1,000.
Well, what number are we all comfortable with?
Are you comfortable with anything, Ed?
I'm comfortable with 1,000.
1,000. Jerry?
You see where I was comfortable.
I think
Yeah.
500.
I think 1,000. I would support 1,000.
Cindy's 500. I mean, maybe we should try it out at 500
Give
this
the-
year. And if it goes really well, we can increase it next year.
Yeah.
The problem is just the game stuff is almost,
Yeah, but you know
is almost
what?
1,000.
So maybe they determine that the weather's not great and they won't do as much of that and they'll do more crafts. I mean, I think Cindy can determine.
Okay, how about not to exceed $1,000?
Cindy says she could do it for 500.
That's
No,
fine.
Cindy's
Well, don't
got-
pay attention to me.
No.
I didn't
Yeah,
do the
Cindy's-
proposal.
Cindy's a ghost of
I have a
Christmas
totally
past.
different idea, so.
But like I said, if we go not to exceed 1,000, if she only spends 500, that's wonderful. But I don't want to.
Or
The only thing is, if you do it according to what he's got going on, which he did the research and all that,
Yeah.
then Eric has to decide what crafts and all that, which he did, so.
All right, I make a motion that for the 2-week period, we have a budget of not to exceed $1,000.
We have a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion to have a budget not to exceed $1,000 for the Christmas grandchildren event. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay. Motion passes 4-1.
All right, next meeting is next week, on Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Motion to adjourn?
Huh?
Somebody want to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn?
We're moving second, we adjourn. All in favor? Motion carries.
We're out of here.
Okay.